Shucks. Okay. All right. Hello and welcome, everyone. Good afternoon. Happy Sunday. Happy New Year to all we have not spoken to. We are so excited about today. Okay. We have been waiting for this for the last couple of days, and I just am so excited to introduce you all to some amazing women. We have a phenomenal lineup today. And, you know, as we have entered into this new year of 2021. We know a lot of you have goals and you've written your vision, you've made it plain, but then there may be some of you who really still don't know how you are going to bring to pass some of the things that God has put in your heart. And so today we have this panel of amazing women who just push me, who empower me. And I want you all to understand that there's so much power in the people that you connect to. And I think you're going to see that in just a few minutes. So I don't think I introduced myself. I am Shondi Starks. I'm an independent consultant and regional vice president with Arbonne. And I have to be one of the most blessed people in the world because of the circle that I keep. And so I am getting ready to turn it over to Petra Cleary, independent consultant, area manager out of Miami, Florida. Petra?
Thanks so much, Shondi. Guys, have you ever just been sick and tired of, well, being sick and tired? That was me 14 years ago, to be exact. I was an overworked, underpaid middle school math and science teacher who was scratching and surviving. Actually, I was barely surviving. I loved serving the disenfranchised minority population I worked with, but between the politics, the low pay, the toxic on-the-go lifestyle, the lack of sleep, I was actually at a crossroads in my career and in my life. I was drowning in adulthood, and it started to show up on my skin and actually in the rest of my body through all of that stress, guys. And I was only 28 years old. So that's when I was introduced to a phenomenal skincare system through a plant-based brand. I saw results right away. And soon everybody around me started to see my results. They started noticing my skincare transformation. And I started to receive compliments followed with a question like, wow, your skin looks great. What are you using? So I made a really simple decision. And usually that's how it goes. It's just a very, very simple decision. I made the decision to replace the 2 to 3 part-time jobs that I was working. And I decided to start a home-based business. See, I wanted to be able to travel with all those breaks that teachers get, right? I was in that catch-22, like, time off, no money, work all the time, no time, right? And so that was my dream. That was my big desire. And also just even trying to figure out where I was going in my career. But those part-time jobs, they didn't offer me any time flexibility or leveraging, nor did it give me any financial flexibility. And instead ended up draining all of my energy and honestly, all of my gusto, like all of my zest. So I launched my Arbonne business days apart from when I got my when I got my new passport. And I was able to blaze through this passport and fill it up in, I still had 2 years before it expired and my passport was full. And then I was able, through the earnings from my business, to jump right into my new passport and finally started living the dreams that I had. And over the years, I've been able to make some powerful and incredible lifestyle changes, mainly focusing on my health, my well-being, launching a business that I am, just really excited about. And this all happened as I grew my business, just like any other business. It has its ebbs and flows, but my business continued to grow over these years. And as I grew my business and with each milestone, I was able to make incredible lifestyle changes and really shift in my mindset of how to knock out resolutions because I have the vehicle and the solution. So I want you guys to listen carefully to the rest of the ladies with an open heart and even more so an open mind about what could possibly be the solution to your resolutions.
Yeah, Petra, I feel you on that. I was also looking for flexibility. Before Arbonne, I worked as a registered nurse, most of the time over 50 hours a week. I was making a difference, I was saving lives, and I was even giving my patients and their families sense of hope. However, I was bogged down with feeling guilty and feeling that I was neglecting my first ministry, which was home. So when Arbonne was introduced to me, I was already overworked, I was already bogged down, and I was absolutely not going to add anything else to my plate. So I was looking for time freedom and never thought in a million years that I could get satisfaction and pride from a social marketing company like I have in my nursing career. So when I saw other consultants living the dream, living the life, vacationing with their families while making a difference in their client's life, I said right then and there, I need to give Arbonne a chance. So with Arbonne, I'm able to work where I want to work, when I want to work, and I get the most pleasure out of helping people and maintaining a consistent help and positive in their lives. Just recently, I was able to take my parents and my kids on a little getaway. We just rented a beach house, and when I tell you we had the best time, and I snuck away about 15 minutes. I did a live on one of the parties I was on, and then I went right back to my family and was able to enjoy the rest of the night playing games, playing cards. So I get to have the best of both worlds. So I'm looking for people like me that want time freedom, that want to find the balance between impacting people's lives and at the same time having the freedom to live their lives with their family as well.
That's awesome, Laurie. I'm Samiris, and like Laurie, I thought I couldn't add another thing to my plate. I am a mother, a grandmother of 3 very active young men, a wife. My husband and I teach dance class on the weekends, as well as I'm very active in my church. And busy is an understatement for my life. I am a salon owner. I've had my own salon for 33 years. But I wanted more time freedom, and I wanted to add to my retirement plan. My daughter Cherise first introduced me to the Arbonne business, and I thought I was helping her. I saw how the baby Caroline helped my grandson's eczema, and I started using the products, and I fell in love with them. My daughter kept asking me to do the business, but of course, my response was, I'm too busy, I can't make phone calls. And I just thought network marketing was a scheme and that people wouldn't take me seriously. Until one day I had a client sitting in my chair and she was talking to me about being depressed about her weight, and it was out of control. And after she finished talking to me, that was an aha moment for me because I shared with her how my daughter and my area manager, Petra and myself, we had a successful journey with our 30 Days to Healthy Living Nutrition program. She became a preferred client right there on the spot, which was a great way to get started with our products because it's a 20% discount for the year. That's awesome. But I realized that I could fit Arbonne into my life as a business, not only by switching my brands, but as a consultant. It blends perfectly with helping others, and it's all about what I want to do. It has helped me to shorten my work week. I no longer work 5 days a week. I work only Tuesday through Fridays. Saturdays, I'm not a slave to the salon. And I actually had surgery on my shoulder 4 years ago, but I had a stress-free recovery. I was off for 10 days. If I'm not working in the salon, I'm not making any money. But my Arbonne business allowed me to have earnings and I did not have to stress through my recovery. So Arbonne has allowed my husband and I independence. Once the pandemic is lifted, we're going to travel from state to state with our love of music. We're going to open a slew of dance studios. And we're going to follow our passion. And I would just suggest that you follow your passion with me. And with that, I'm going to let Cecilia tell her story.
Samara,
Yes.
when I hear you talk about what you and your husband have planned, I can relate because soon we're going to be empty nesters. Our last child is on her way to college next year. So I can relate to some of those empty nester plans. But listen, just 1 year ago, I was purchasing my nutritional products, and I was getting them from 4 to 5 different merchants. And I was always monitoring the ingredients because I noticed that companies are now going for the cheaper, more toxic ingredients, and those ingredients were causing inflammation within my body, and they were undermining my health. And so the moment that I decided to change over to Arbonne, that's the moment that I was able to stop really worrying about the fluctuating ingredients and having to stare at them. I was also able to walk straight into a business opportunity that I wasn't expecting. And I wasn't expecting it because I was really just looking for the nutritional products. But then I found out that I could get this wonderful discount and build a business. So I was happy about that. So my Arbonne business has given me a very real trusted vehicle to assist people in restoring their health, a passion of mine. And the business opportunity has also given me the hope of generating substantial earnings. Hallelujah. And I'm going to actually continue assisting in restoring health with our Arbonne products. Amen. I like to keep it consistent. Amen. And I'm going to actually continue to work my Arbonne business very methodically with the goal of a different kind of lifestyle, as my husband and I envision being empty nesters. And though, Samiris, I'm not going to travel all of the states and open up dance studios, my husband wants an island. Imagine that. So I'm too social to live on an island, but I do have a vision for having a second home in a warmer climate like North Carolina. So I'm looking for people to join me in not only being a blessing, but being blessed. All right. So that's my story. Tara Lynn, you're here in Michigan. Take it away.
Well, Cecilia, I didn't see it right away like you did, but I soon saw the magnitude of it. So before Arbonne, I struggled with having enough money at the end of the month. My bills were paid, but then what? I had so many things going on. I had a son living in London that needed my help. I had many areas that I supported and gave to in my community. I love to travel, much like Petra. And let's face it, I needed some me time, which included relaxing, and spa days are the way that I like to do that. So event planning paid the bills. However, it also came with long hours, which included working weekends. Then I was introduced to the business by Shandi. I've been using the products for years. I definitely had my reservations, and I gave her some pushback. I will admit that, but that was because of previous experiences that I had with direct sales and just not being successful. The shift for me though came, was just wanting something different. I still didn't have the money at the end of the month or the time. So one day I just took 5 minutes to review the earning potential. I then, after reviewing it, said yes to Shandi and then experienced the earning potential. And today, I'm looking forward to the future of my earning potential. Arbonne has truly, truly blessed me. I can honestly say that. Yes, I earned for the extras that I spoke about when I first started, but it also gave me so much more. I gained the community of women that support and push me, like all of these women here and many more that are watching, which was wonderful. But I also developed personally. I've been pushed out of my comfort zone. This public speaking that I'm doing today is not something that I like to do, but look at me here, sitting here doing it. And I'm thankful for that. I am really excited about where this business has taken me, where it's going to take me in my life, and how it shaped me. And so, in looking at the things and the goals that I have for this year and for my life all around, I want I want to give more. I want to be able to live and not just exist. I want to be able to enjoy what God has blessed me with. And so in order to do that, you know, I had to make some changes. And as much as I pushed Shandi back, and as much as I said, no, 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 I don't want to do another social marketing or direct sales, this one has really changed, not only again in that realm of not having enough money at the end of the month, but personally, personal growth, and believing bigger, and seeing bigger, and ultimately wanting bigger.
Well, certainly everybody knows that time is one of our biggest commodities. And like Terrell, I felt like I didn't have time for an opportunity in Arbonne. And again, like Terrell, Shandi had approached me years ago and tried to introduce me not only to the products, but to the business. And I declined for some reason. But as luck would have it, or fate would have it, in 2019, I was going through a lifestyle change, and Shandi contacted me and took me out to lunch, and we talked, and I made the decision to say yes to Arbonne. And it was really after I started trying the products that I fell in love with Arbonne's products, and then fell in love with the compensation plan, because it just made sense. As an attorney and elected official, you know, I really didn't think I had the time to do Arbonne, but as it would have it, I do. You can fix your schedule for Arbonne and your business around whatever you have going on. And Arbonne just checked all the boxes for me. The potential for earning more money, which has helped me supplement my son's private school. The biggest thing for me is I continue to say yes month after month to Arbonne, because it provides me hope for providing a legacy for my family. It provides me hope for providing for my family. The products are amazing. But when after I joined, one of my employees, where I'm an elected official, told me that I just seemed happier and I looked healthier. And so I attribute that all to Arbonne, because it was doing something that I love to do. I am a servant leader, and I love introducing people to different opportunities, different products that are wonderful, and just the opportunity to be healthier and happier. And so I want people who want to continue to say yes month after month to a business opportunity that not only provides potential for additional income, but a potential for serving people and helping people, because that is what the Arbonne, really their theme is making sure that you help people become healthier and provide a different business opportunity. So I just want to say, you know, it's a wonderful opportunity, and I'm hopeful that all of us will grow together.
Ladies, wow, it's amazing how we all come from different backgrounds, but our stories are so intertwined in so many ways. It's truly amazing. I'm Crystal, and today I want to give you a glimpse into my life. I'm a native Washingtonian, Washington, D.C. that is, and moved to Greensboro in 2003 to pursue my higher education aspiration. 3.5 years ago, I married the love of my life, and we are both very, very active in our community. In 2020, I became the president of my sorority chapter with over 200 members. I've been very blessed to have many work experiences, volunteer opportunities, and I'm employed as a higher education administrator in my beloved alma mater. However, the more I add to my plate, the more I must commit to. And when I commit to something, I don't do it halfway. I either commit all the way with excellence or don't commit at all. My life was very hectic on most days, with tons of meetings, projects, follow-up calls. And to the outside world, it always probably looked seamless, but juggling too much was causing me more stress than I often realized. I was trying to juggle too many balls at once, And the one that dropped 95% of the time was me taking care of myself. In 2020, I had not implemented enough self-care tactics. I had gained weight and I knew I needed to change my habits to be a healthier me. So last year, we all know what happened. The entire world was put on pause, being forced to slow down and stay at home, something I wasn't used to as much. It was a blessing in disguise for me, though. It forced me to have many self reflection moments, to reassess my goals, what I wanted in life, goals for my husband and I, my current habits, and whether I was positioning myself for my ultimate purpose. After much self reflection, I prayed that God would direct my path and open up doors of opportunity for me to take better care of me and gain an additional way to increase my earnings. I was introduced to Arbonne about 2012 or 2013 and used products off and on since then. But little did I know, some of the things I was praying for would be delivered in a beautiful gift box called Arbonne. After being in Arbonne for 6 months, I have improved my health, my husband's health by choosing cleaner products, opened a new earnings avenue, and joined some amazing people. I've even been able to work on my personal and professional growth and development, and more importantly, impact the lives of others, which is very important to me, including some of my family members and friends. The beauty of what I do is that I can help people change their lives from the inside out and for generations to come. I look forward to becoming an executive national vice president in Arbonne, but I can't do it and don't want to do it alone. So if you've been looking for a way to work on changing your life, being your best self, your mind, your body, and your skin, and building a legacy that will impact the lives of future generations in your family, I want you to do this with me. Let's go on a journey together to change our lives and the lives of others. One of my life mottos is I'm blessed to be a blessing to others. So let's be blessings to others together.
Oh my goodness, ladies. You all have me so pumped up and full because even though I've been a part of this company for 14 years, I feel like we are just beginning. I mean, literally, we are starting a movement of helping so many other people fulfill their goals. And that's what I love about this. 14 years ago, when I started Arbonne, it was kind of for selfish reasons, I have to admit. I was a mother of three, now the mother of five. Me and my husband, Adrian, we were doing full-time ministry, and I was just overwhelmed trying to keep all my balls up, in the air at one time, being a pastor's wife, a mother, and working 60 hours a week in corporate America. And when I was presented this, I did not know how many different people I would be able to touch. I did it just for, you say my four and no more. I mean, literally, I hate to admit it, but I was so short-sighted because I saw what this company could do for me and my family, not necessarily yours. And that you all are just a small portion of the people whose lives have been touched by me saying yes to Arbonne. And so because I had had previous experience like some of you in our industry, I almost missed the opportunity of a lifetime. And people say that and it sounds so cliche, but literally, I cannot imagine my life without this amazing business. I no longer have to work as a CPA working 60, 70 hours a week. I am fully engaged in not only my family's lives, but the other lives. And I'm not talking about just in Arbonne, I'm talking about in our community and our church. And I get to focus on my passions and my dreams instead of just building someone else's. And so today you've heard from just a couple of the powerful people that are in this community. called Arbonne. And we want to encourage you, instead of thinking about all the reasons why you don't have enough time, why you don't have enough money, why you don't know enough people. I mean, seriously, we thought about all of those reasons and so many more, okay, when we took a look at this. And I am just, instead of thinking about all the reasons why it won't work or what if it doesn't work, think about what if it could. I cannot wait to see all of us, in the next 5 and 10 years, and how this company has impacted all of your lives and the tons of other people that we're taking along with us. So I'm gonna tell you, I've been saying this so much, in this current cancel culture, guess what's not canceled? Hope. And our former president used to say it all the time, we are not product dealers, we are hope dealers. And that's what we're doing. Want to give you hope, okay? And we want to show you how, by incorporating this company, some of the dreams that you have on your vision board and some of the things that you have in your heart, how Arbonne can help you meet those and so many more. So one of the things I want you to do is, we didn't talk about the type, a lot of people shared this today about the earnings opportunities, but we want you to go to earnings.arbonne.com. You will see why I got like blown away when I saw this, because I was like, finally, I think I found the answer. So again, go to www.earnings.arbonne.com so you can see, we're very transparent. You can see what's typical for people in this company. But we also want you to get on the phone, get on Zoom, FaceTime, have a conversation with the person who shared this video with you, because this is the most incredible time. And where so many other places, we're in some challenging, it's a challenging time for some people, but we have some amazing opportunities for you right now. And the month of January is very, very special. And I want you to ask the person who shared this with you, what I'm talking about. So again, go to earnings.arbonne.com, get back with the person who shared this with you and get your questions answered, because we are on a mission to change as many lives as we possibly can, and we want you to be included. Thank you all so much, ladies. You all inspire me. You got me pumped. And I can't wait to see how the end of 2021 is going to end for all of us and those that come along with us. You all have a great afternoon. God bless.